Hey guys, it's Trippy, and I just want to do a quick video regarding Miscreated today. I've done a video the other day which was about changes coming in the next patch. These are pretty much like confirmed changes. They're in the experimental build, or they were when the build was up. But this is quite interesting. It was on Reddit, posted by user DirtyMikes. I hope he doesn't mind me using these pictures. And what the interesting thing is, the main developer, Lord Snave, or Terry Evans, has actually commented on it. But before I say what he said, I'll just show you guys some of the pictures and talk about what there is to come and what I think will be coming and what I think won't be coming. But it's just a cool little find. There was also another post, I can't remember who the user was. I think it might have been Alka Baloney or something. Alka Baloney. He posted a picture of, in the files of Miscreated, there was just a file called Battle Royale, and we all know Battle Royale has been spoken about before. It's just interesting that it's in there, but I don't think it's going to be seen for a very long time yet. But yeah, some of the file names, again, there's no actual pictures of Miscreated, like the actual proof that it came from the Miscreated file, but the fact that the developer has commented on it, like the lead developer, proves that it is actually in the file somewhere, so it's quite interesting. So basically the first one is just called, very simply, Grey Wolf. So maybe, like, obviously, it's pretty self-explanatory, maybe wolves are going to be added to the game at some point. They've also got a whole list of animal files, so we've got squirrel, which is already in, a snake, which is in, rats, and fish and deer and birds. But what we don't have at the minute is an alligator, amphibians, which I assume is like lizards and stuff, bats, which would be really cool for caves, the grey wolf, which you talked about already, insects would be quite cool, just sort of like scattering around the place like cockroaches and stuff, reptiles, salamander, and spiders, which are going to be quite creepy. I can't imagine they'll be like an enemy type, just like a small, you know, like you see like the little like rats running around in like the car parks and stuff. I just think it's going to be like that. Also, we've got a possible boss mutant called, well, the file is just called Mutant with Axes, which sounds quite terrifying. There's obviously a mutant in game at the minute with like a spike for a hand, and he's sort of, I think he has like a higher chance of making you bleed, because obviously rather than the other guy just sort of like punching you and slapping you, this guy's like stabbing you with his like sort of spiky arm. So to have a weapon, mutant, wielding an axe is quite terrifying, and it would be quite cool as well if you could actually kill that mutant, if it is a real thing, and actually like take his axe. There's also a list of crafting materials. There's a lot of it is already in. The only thing that I thought was new, which I think is new anyway, is the lamp, which is quite explanatory. Meat, so maybe that means we can actually, well, they've spoke about it in the past anyway, about like being able to actually kill and like cut up animals to cook food on the campfire. Rock pile, which could possibly, I know rocks have been added in experimental, but they didn't do anything. I don't know if you need like rocks to create a campfire. And a salt and pepper shaker, which I have no idea what that is. Well, I know what a salt and pepper shaker is, but I don't know why that would be in the game. Also in items, they've got a splint, so I don't know if they're going to add like leg breaks and stuff like that, or if it's going to be for another reason. But a splint is, it's in DayZ, you basically make it out of rags and wood, and it's sort of like a makeshift sort of like thing to fix your leg. That's been added. Matches as well, I don't believe are in game right now, so again, this is all sort of leading towards being able to like craft a campfire and like cook stuff on it possibly. And water purification goes on top of that as well, so not just food, but you can actually boil water. So perhaps they're going to make the rivers are actually going to be like not poisonous, but they're going to be like germs and dirty, so you're going to have to like boil water to purify it. There's also a long list of different objects, but because there's so many objects in the game right now, I'm not sure which ones are old and which ones are new. There's obviously ones like clay pots and campfire, again, it keeps popping up, but there's like sort of like general things like counter and countertops, cups, curtains. So but yeah, it's just like I said, I put all these pictures on screen. They should be on screen right now, but it's just like general things like that. It's like, But also we've got some quite creepy looking textures. We're starting off with the bandit texture, so again, it looks a bit odd. I don't know how the textures work, but I'm assuming that would be an AI texture if it did come into the game. There's also one of his face, which looks absolutely terrifying. It looks like a serial killer sort of like cut someone's face apart. It looks really, really creepy. We've also got boss mutant textures, which looks even creepier than the first one. We've got it's like, I assume it's some kind of clothing or something. But also another file for more animals as well. They've also got a dog highlighted and a dog mutated, so it's like, ooh, god, that sounds quite creepy. But with all of that said, that's not all guaranteed stuff to be in. That was the last of the pictures. Terry Evans' comment was, some of those are very old assets which we'll never use, and some of them are not so old, so he didn't say which ones he's going to use and which ones won't be used, but it's quite interesting that some of these new ones, at least, like some of them will be coming into the game, which is quite exciting because there are some cool sounding ones. I think the mutant with the axe might be one of them not to come in. I could be wrong. I just don't think that would be coming in, just because they've got like a mutant with like a sort of like a spike arm, like I said already. But it would be interesting to see mutants with weapons, just obviously not like guns and stuff, because they're meant to be like mindless, like basically like zombies, mindless creatures just attacking you. So to have them sort of like thinking and like wielding weapons would be like, what the fuck. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a bit of a short one, but again, thank you to DirtyMikes for finding these pictures and for the devs for commenting on it. Hopefully I haven't like offended him by using his images that I found. Like I said, I'll credit him as much as I can. But yeah, it's just exciting to see what's coming in the future. Oh, hopefully anyway, fingers crossed. And I just thought I'd like do this video just while we're waiting for the new patch whenever it will come out, because it's going to be a big one and I can't wait to play it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.